What's up, everybody? Welcome to Cooking with Greggy's second helping. I'm Greg, this is Jen.
Hi.
And today we're making meatballs. Of course, what I've been saying the entire season, if this isn't the first episode, is that Cooking with Greggy's second helping is about making simple dishes, affordable dishes, and things you can mix into what you already make. Today we're making meatballs. Jen, are these meatballs great?
They are fantastic.
They're from the cookbook Simple. Big fan. Brian Miggles, shout out to you for giving it to me. Or actually, he didn't give it to me. He showed it to me and then I bought my own. He's a son of a bitch. In the back, you're making a pasta sauce.
Yeah, it's just like a simple tomato sauce with oregano in it and garlic and
We don't want to get too complicated for you. You don't have to worry about that. If you want to put Prego in a thing and warm it up, great. If you want to look online and find your own thing, fine, whatever. We're making the meatballs today. They can go obviously into a meatball sub. They can be put into this and you're just eating as an appetizer. They can be put into a pasta. You can do whatever you want. A million ingredients to it, which make it seem complicated. It's not, it's super easy. I haven't screwed it up yet, and I was ready to screw it up when I got it. So if you, of course, on YouTube, look in the descriptions, you can see Parmesan, parsley, oregano, onion, garlic. Then we have ricotta cheese, right? Toss that in there. You get all your measurements down there, because what, I think it's 8 ounces of ricotta, a cup of Parmesan, a cup of this, blah, blah, blah. We got 2 cups of breadcrumbs. I'm using a panko and Italian breadcrumb mixture, because that's how I like to roll. Do that, and then you gotta add an egg in there.
Yeah.
Awesome. Top like that.
Give me your ring, sir.
Really?
Yeah.
Take it.
Just like mixing meat and jewelry, everybody. Not a fan.
What? You're not a fan either, Kev? Thank you. I've never done it before. You've never stopped me before.
Stuck.
It's because I'm so in love with you. You know what I mean? That's what it's about, ladies and
Get out of
gentlemen.
this marriage.
Some salt and pepper in there. Not the band, Nick.
Salt and pepper?
Huh?
What?
Nick?
You had salt and pepper waiting in a closet this entire time for me. I was like, guys, listen, you might have to be in there for 3 hours.
Why don't you just start with us, sir? Well, you know, Salt, that's a great question.
He's gonna be expecting that.
So now you're getting in there.
You just get in there. You start mixing it up. And I'll tell you what, the first time I did this, I was like, this can't be right.
Because it seems dry.
It seems so dry, right?
Yeah.
But then it'll get going. You'll see. You'll get it all in there. There's that onion. Get them over the onion.
And the recipe says it calls for ricotta because it makes it really fluffy, right? The meatballs are not like super dense and super dry. Like it's really a light
This has
meatball.
become one of my new favorites.
Yeah, it's a go-to in this house.
Now we're using 2 pounds of ground beef. Again, all the descriptions are down there. And it's 2 pounds of ground beef for just us.
Yeah.
Which means that I eat meatballs all week then. And it's fantastic. You've seen me back there, Nick and Kevin, you see, I'm just sitting there eating a meatball. Maybe there's 10.
Do you heat them up?
No, I don't have time. Kind of funny moves too quickly. I just eat
So it's
them.
like a solid protein snack going on.
Exactly, yeah.
Taking care of your macros.
Exactly. Andy's always like, you free balling back there, Greg? I'm like, you know I am, Andy.
Balls everywhere.
There's balls everywhere in the back room, Andy. Why aren't you here right now?
So how long do you usually mix that in for?
I get to where I'm tired. When I'm winded.
Are
That's
you
usually when I stop.
looking for like a color, a texture?
What I want to see is a good mixture, right? Like, I mean, if you look at Skycam, we're already getting there. But as you go, you become quite familiar with this ball of meat, right? Because it looks like you got a gorilla's, you get a gorilla's brain in here. And I hate seeing all the onions on one side of the brain. I hate seeing not a good meat to breadcrumb mixture.
Did you call that a gorilla brain?
I called it a gorilla brain. I bet he's thinking about bananas.
They always do.
He's dead.
Stupid ass gorillas.
That's why they can't beat us yet. You know what I mean? WW2.
Yet? Are they trying?
Guns, they're thinking about bananas. No contest.
Little known fact, Hitler used a lot of gorillas.
Oh my god.
It was, you know how a lot of people these days talk about the Nazi party, right? And the history of
Greg, back up.
and they think they were all into supernatural stuff. It was gorillas. They were fucking ready. They thought they could tame them. But nobody can tame the gorilla. If you look here, right, this is a good mixture. We're right there. Barrett, are you happy with that mixture?
I love it.
Look at that. Look at how great that looks. I love seeing all the parsley in it. And that's the thing is like, you'd think it'd be more meaty. Like it would look more meaty, but it never does. It always looks beautiful. This is
But then whenever you end up cooking them, they look really meaty.
Oh sure, well they are really meaty, right? So yeah, a good old hunk of it, right? I'm just gonna tear that brain in half, because what I'm trying to do here, of course, get in there, mix that up a little bit. But what you're trying to come away with is about 12 balls. 12 to 18
That's a
meatballs.
lot of balls.
Yeah, a lot of balls. So you want to get in there and make sure you have the way I figure it out easiest is I can get them into 2 big balls, right? And then start breaking down that ball. And then
Barrett and I are just making eye contact over there.
it's fucking sexual today, you know what I mean?
We're making a lot of balls.
A lot of balls getting made here in the kitchen.
Yeah.
But anyways, once I break them into 2 balls, then I can start envisioning, all right, now I need to get 6 to 9 out of this one. And then how big they need to be, right? Because you know what?
You make them still like quite big.
I do. I have big balls, everybody. I make big balls. Everybody knows that. They call me Big Ball and Out of Control Miller. Free ball in the back room. How you doing, Andy, you know?
They're a mouthful, for sure.
Good thing on that business card.
See, now we're just gonna start making meatballs. That's what size I want them to end up being.
Do you need help rolling?
No.
Oh, all right.
You go work on your sauce, whatever.
Are you sure? I can do you want to
Fine.
ghost it too?
No, I don't want to ghost you. It's weird, man.
Why?
Nobody ghosts meatballs. In time.
Give me a ball.
Hold on, I'm working on it. That's too big for you. You couldn't
What
handle
do
that.
you
You couldn't
mean?
handle that much meat.
What?
Here.
How's that going? What?
Oddly unsettling. Not one that's easily moved by things like this, but.
You're disturbed? You're disturbed by this?
Oh yeah, this is some weird Guardians of the Galaxy shit happening here.
Is there any tricks to making them round like that, or?
I mean, you smush them in your hand, and then you just roll them into a ball, man. You remember making snowballs as a kid, growing up out there in North Dakota?
Like the yellow one.
I like this. It's very cathartic.
Totally.
Making balls.
Making them balls. So we've made the balls. Now it's time to put them over here. I'll take this from you. You stay to my behind, right? That way everybody can see us. They can see this stuff here, all right?
Oh,
So we got a
God.
frying pan. Why, oh God.
Because I almost walked in front of the camera.
God damn it. So I'm gonna put this up. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
high. And then put in tablespoon oil. Maybe a little more.
You have to make that sound.
Oh, you know what I mean? Oh.
I'm sorry, it never happens.
Just warming it up in there, of course, though. You see Jen's sauce over there cooking right now.
Right.
What is in your sauce?
Onion, garlic, oregano, and crushed tomatoes.
It's simple, right? You just let it go for 30 minutes?
Why are you laughing?
You're saying it the non-American way of oregano?
Oh, I thought you had Oregonian. We're assholes. Sorry.
This isn't her first language.
English is really hard,
No,
everybody.
you're doing great.
Thanks. It's just like last night when you were flipping me off,
Oh, sure, yeah.
and I said, "Stop why are you fingering me?"
Yeah. If you have to ask that question, things went wrong along.
So I'm just getting the oil hot over here. We're about there. I just wanted to be good, sizzling.
I think it's gonna be another case of the fan.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're doing.
Well, let's
that
get them in there. Like so, what happens is you're gonna work in batches.
Always.
Fuck out of the way. Jen.
Oh, I don't
This is
know
my
where
moment
to
to
go.
break away from this
I'm
fucking
just gonna
company.
move out.
You just stand right next to him. Yeah.
Just come right over here. Anyways, you're gonna work in batches, and you're gonna be constantly moving these guys. Obviously, what we're doing here is just braising them. I want them dark on all sides, browned on all sides.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put them in there, but they're all gonna get moving right away. So if I have to turn on the fan, okay, heaven forbid, but that's how it's got to be.
The weirdest step to this recipe is the broth in the sauce.
Sure. Why is that weird?
Because I've never done that before.
But you like the out?
I love it because it gives it like a little bit more umami kind of thing. And then the fat in the chicken broth, because like I make my own stock, so it's like really fat. Because I don't remove any of the fat parts of the
You got
chicken.
a fat sauce,
I
lady.
got fat sauce. And it just makes it really silky and smooth.
Sure.
It's great.
So there's batch 1. I might be able to fit one more in there. I don't want to crowd them, but I also don't want to be here all day making meatballs.
Yeah, but it's a good thing that you're not crowding the pan because it's not going to brown otherwise.
Sure.
Because then it's just going to release moisture and boil. You don't want that. We don't want that, everybody.
Don't want it. So as you can see, these guys are browning up good. I'm gonna start flipping them, but like you'll be riding them all day long, where you're in here just moving them around, because that's what you're looking for. I'm getting perfect searing on it. We're gonna get it on all sides. It's gonna go fast. The hotter the pan gets, you're trying to brown them up, and once you have them browned on all sides, it's usually about 8 minutes. Then you put them in there. We'll put them all in there once I do second batch.
Yeah.
And then they all cook in there even more. So it's a hard dish to kill anybody with, from what I found, because I haven't killed anybody, and I'm always afraid of killing people with raw beef. Thanks to Barbara Walters, right, Nick?
Yeah.
Who's Barbara Walters?
Oh my God, John. All right, guys, these are browning up nice. Big fan of what I'm seeing here as I go.
Good job, man.
Thank you. I like this recipe a lot.
Yeah.
Again, I stayed away from meatballs because I had fear of not being able to know if they were cooked all the way through, what was happening with them. And again, from the book Simple, they are simple, but they're delicious.
So delish.
So me.
So what?
All right, so as you can see here, they're all browned up real nice. This is batch 1. Batch 2's over there. In the interest of time, because it is Friday night, I'm gonna do batch 2 when everybody else goes home. So we're gonna take these, Jen, and then put them in your sauce, right?
Yep.
Are you happy with your sauce? Is it hot enough?
It needs to reduce a little bit more because usually it waits for, it goes while the second batch goes.
Yeah.
But that's fine. We'll just like reduce it another day.
So we'll do what it needs to do and cook the meatballs and do all the stuff? If I put it in there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's just like the final consistency is gonna be a bit more liquid.
Gotcha. Kevin, you like a liquid sauce?
Yeah.
All right, we're fine. And then you need it covered, Jen? That's the idea?
Yeah, you need to cover it so like there's a steaming effect.
Yeah, Jen.
This is usually for the wok, but I think it'll fit. Perfect.
Nailed it.
Cool.
And I'm gonna just lower the heat a little bit.
Echo, set a 30-minute timer. And now we play the waiting game.
Yeah.
All right, Jen, it's plated. Again, we have more meatballs over there.
Yeah.
All sorts of stuff you can do with them. Put them in your pasta, put them into the meatball subs. What do you want to do right here for an appetizer?
We're just gonna garnish them with some Parmesan and some parsley.
Ooh, okay.
Just like for a little added something.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
As you used to say in your olden days, fuck me up with cheese.
Fuck me up with cheese, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I like a lot of Parmesan.
Who doesn't?
I'm not gonna lie.
Nick, you like Parmesan?
I mean, yes.
Thank you.
Not nearly as much as Jen, but I can get there. I can be convinced.
Yeah? You can turn that corner, you mean?
I can easily turn that around.
God damn, that looks awesome.
Yeah.
This is pretty good.
Right, Kev, you happy with that? You happy with your looks?
They're
Evan?
like, they're like snow-capped mountains.
Jen, what time is it?
It's time to taste.
All right, get in there and see. You okay there? Yeah. How many cigarettes you smoked last night? Jeez Louise.
I'm recovering from the flu. It's okay, everybody.
You didn't
Look
have
at
the
that.
flu.
Look at that.
Perfect.
Yummy,
Perfect.
yummy. Open your mouth. You gross fucking slut.
Jesus Christ, everybody. Are you feeding to me or are you not feeding to me? What are you doing? You're just yelling at me.
It's really hot.
Okay, fine then. We'll blow it. How are you, why are you, what?
Is it hot? Is it too hot?
No, okay.
Yeah? Do you want to feed Kevin too?
Sure, Kevin, come here.
I'm excited. Oh yeah.
BKD.
Ooh.
Right? I'm telling you. And these meatballs, put them in pasta, put them in sandwiches,
Yeah,
put them
yeah,
in
yeah.
salads, do whatever you want with them. Put them, boof them.
No.
In the Nick Scarpino method, boof them. You know what I mean, Nick?
I
Don't
guess
do
if
that.
You want to stuff a hot meatball up your ass.
And who doesn't? Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think of my meatballs? What do you think of your meatballs? Let me know when you make them. I want to see them on Instagram. # cooking with Greggy. Of course, I want to know your meatball recipe too. Leave it in the comments below. And of course, there are more episodes of Cooking with Greggy coming. So please stay tuned, like, subscribe, share, and know it's been our pleasure to serve you.